Hey, what's shaking YouTube? This is Fence Kid. Today I'm going to show you how to acquire a free Fresnel lens, and I'm also going to show you how I frame them in. So, let's get on it. You can start by looking at your local newspaper. A lot of people advertise them for free because they're broken and it's simply too big to either throw in their garbage can or drive to the dump. They don't have a truck or whatnot. Heck, I've even seen them sitting on the side of the road as garbage. Bam! Just like that, found one. 2 big screen televisions. Neither of them work, of course. They're free if you go and get them, so we're gonna go pick them up. Check it. We're coming up on it now. Right up the road here. Dude said he'd have them out in front of his house waiting for me, so hopefully I can just pull up and shovel them into the back of the old truck. 7103, was that us? Right on. Yeah, that'll work for me, brother. Sure. Thank you. It's that simple, folks. In and out. 2 TVs. 2 lenses. Okay. Now that we've got our big screen televisions loaded up on the truck and at the house, let's start framing them in. Now, you see this part here? The first part that you touch, that's not what you're after. That's just a protective cover to keep the actual lens safe. So even if this is cracked, you're still good. Don't panic. It's just that front side, or that front piece that's broken. So let's start ripping it up. Oh, look at that. This one's Velcroed on. Simple enough. Okay? That's not your lens. Look at that. I get the idea. Back this thing up a bit. Know what I'm saying? Rip this off. Whoa, now don't get too crazy. You don't want to screw your lens up. You know what I'm saying? Rip this thing apart. I love this. This one's got a few screws in it we're going to have to remove, hence the drill. And there you have it. You see these screws? There it is. Notice the 2-piece. And there you have it. Brand new, perfect, never been touched Fresnel lens. Also, behind the dust of it inside these projection TVs is a mirror. Well, you may as well take that out and keep it. There's your mirror, and slide it on out. Gee, that's all fine and dandy, kid, but what do you do with the rest of it? Thrash them. And when I say thrash them, I mean thrash them. That's my kind of TV. Okay, now once you've got your lens popped out and ready to rock, just lay it down on the carpet, some flat surface, and then what I use is, this is just 1.5 by 1.5 inch wood, typical. You can find it anywhere. You don't have to use 1.5. You can use 2 by 2, 1 by 1, whatever works. This is going to go just like that. I've already got these pre-cut. I've already cut them to fit. And as you can see, these longer ones here, they overlap to screw into the rails. or the ones on the side. The ones on the side are as long as the glass or the lens, and the ones on the edge are going to overlap to be able to screw screws in here, just like that. I use 3-inch nails or screws to give me a nice overlap. You want it nice and sweet. Okay, now that we've got our lens or our frame framed up, before you go any farther than this, make sure that it fits before you go any farther. So I put the glass over here on this poker table. Give you a little better look here. Set it right over the glass. Check it out. And make sure that that fits. Yeah, you can see it fits pretty good. It's okay if it wobbles around in there a little bit, but if it's so tight that the glass is bowing, make some adjustments. You don't want that. That's why it's okay to cut these pieces just a little bit longer than the glass itself or the lens, because you want it to play around in there just a smidge. Sweet. Okay, for the next step, what we've got is some 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch cedar here. See, and what you're after here, what we're going to do is we're going to mount this board on the inside here flush, nice and smooth with this top edge right here. We're going to do that all the way around. Nice and smooth all the way, right flush. Simple, easy, all the way down, nice and sweet. There we go. Good. We're going from here to here, same idea. I've already got the wood cut and ready to rock. It's going to go just like this. Right on the inside there, flush with that top edge. Awesome. You've got the lip side down, okay? I'm going to take some of these extra pieces of this wood here and place it in the middle. I'm going to put my lens in it now, and I don't want the lens to sink. I want it to remain nice and level, so that's what these are all about. If that's not beautiful, I don't know what is. Look at that. Ooh. Little bit. That's perfect. 3 rods keep it from sinking. It's going to stay level just like that. Then I'm going to come in with some more wood and frame in this side. Look at that, how sweet that is. Same idea all the way around. So it's this trim that's holding your lens in, okay? I'm going to come in just like this. End to end, just like the other side. Push it down. Frame this bad boy. Okay, once you've got this all framed in on both sides, now you've got your lens that's framed in. Okay, now that we've got our lens completely framed in, it's time to drill the 2 pivot holes on the side for the legs. Now to drill your hole, measure the distance full length from the frame and come down halfway. The idea is right in here, halfway down, you're going to be able to put this bolt just like this on the inside. So you're going to put a hole right on the inside of this frame right here, out. So it's going to be offset if you come in from this side. So measure halfway down, put a mark, boom, just off the center. We're going to do that right now. Just measure the distance from edge to edge of your frame. In this case, mine's 47 inches, half of which is 23.5, and put a mark. Again, I've got my mark already. I eye it up, just off center. you know. See what I'm saying? Right off the side. I just missed that, nice and perfect. Now we're going to take these 4.5-inch, half-inch screws, these carriage bolts, and from the inside of the frame, slide them through, push them in nice and tight. At the end of here goes the old butterfly. Okay. Now the legs I use, or what I use for legs, are pretty basic. You can't get any more basic than that. It's typical, the same stuff I use to build the frame, 1.5-inch by 1.5. Not too, you know, pretty fundamental. 2 screws that are just holding her up. 245s, basic Flintstone type outfit. And notice the hole. I've got it down maybe an inch and just off center. Woohoo, right? The hole, I like my hole up about 5 feet. Not a big deal. Depends where your cooking surface is at. So that's one leg. You'll need 2 of these. Simple. Okay, so that's pretty much the whole package right there. You've got the lens framed in on both sides with that sweet 3/4-inch trim holding the lens in. These are just toe-nailed in from the end, framed around. Both sides have the 3/4 by 3/4. Once that's in, you've got your 2 screws, 1 on each side, 2 legs built for however high you want to be, and then you throw it together. Right, so basic idea, I just put mine up against a tree, unscrew the old butterfly, from the outside right over the bolt. Snug that up, but not too tight. We'll snug right up on that, that's ready to go. Same thing. And blam. Voila! A free Fresnel lens. Check your newspapers, check your neighborhood, check your neighbors. They probably got these old TVs just laying in their basement. You don't pay anything for the TV, just get it out of there, it's on the house, and then some simple framework, and you're ready to go. Alright, there you go. Framed in and ready to cook.